Hey everybody, it's Adam again and welcome back to my garage. We're going to do a quick fix today because we don't have time to waste. Our passenger side headlight went out on the 2019 Yukon Denali. So rather than just replace one side and maybe get two different colors out of it, because these things will change colors as they age, we're going to go ahead and replace both the bulbs today. We're going to make this a quick one so you can follow along, and we're going to get this done real quick. And it's about 18 degrees outside, so I don't want to be out here much longer than I have to, thanks. So the bulb we're using is an Osram D3S 35 watt. It's a HID beam. You got to be careful not to touch the bulb as you're messing with this. Otherwise, you'll end up getting grease on there and shorten the life of the bulb. But here it is. So not your typical light bulb that you see, halogen bulb in a vehicle like a truck, but these do have the HID beams on them. So first thing you do on the driver's side here, unscrew this cover. First thing we're going to do is there's a little gray circle up inside of here. You got to basically turn that counterclockwise as well and pull back on the bulb without breaking it off inside here. Just like that. We're going to save this one because this is a good one here. And there's a little clip on the bottom. You want to be very careful because pretty delicate parts coming off of this thing. We are going to enlist our screwdriver here just to help pry it a little bit while pressing this guy down. There we go. It'd be nice if I could feel my fingers. You'll notice on the model we're replacing with, it does not have this white clip on here. So we got to take the white clip off of the old one. We're going to separate it out a little bit here and push it off. Just like that. Set the old one aside. Okay, when you go to apply the white clip to the new piece, just keep in mind this little block is up to the top, and when you screw it on, you go like that. Your connector is on the bottom. So you want to make sure that this is oriented properly with that little block up top and the connector down towards the bottom there. So should be able to rotate it like that now. We're going to go ahead and connect our connector back up here, and we'll slide her in here with this ring actually biased to the left as we put it in. Very, very carefully. Kind of get it right there to where she stops, and then we're going to turn the little white piece into place here. There we go. All right, she is locked in here on the driver's side. We'll get her cap back on here, and let's go over to the passenger side. A little more involved over here. We're going to go through the tools you need. To make this quick, we've got a 5/16 attachment on the end of the drill gun here. So we're going to take out basically the airbox over here, get that off. And then there's a 10mm bolt up on top of here, as well as underneath here. We're gonna have to lift up on this cover as well to get at this one. We're gonna take the airbox out of there, get all that out of the way, and then it's the same procedure here on the passenger side to get at this cap and then the bulb down below. Let's get this support out of the way here first. Okay, we got that one loose there. Number one. And now what we're going to do next is pop up this cover here. Okay, I think we can get by with just this one coming out of here. All right, loose enough that we can just get that guy out of the way. Next up, let's take this airbox off of here. So one thing you're going to want to do too is take the mass airflow sensor, basically pull up on this red clip, unclip it like that, and then you got to push down on the hinge there to pull that back. There's a little barbed connection down here as well. Let's get that moved out of the way. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the airbox. Pretty simple. And 4. Got a hose clamp that goes around the air intake here. Loosen that guy up. Same thing with a 5/16. And let's see if we can get this guy off here. There we go. Pull this guy up and off. Our K&N filter is still looking pretty clean there. Put that on a good 3 years ago. And what else do we have underneath here? All right. That was easier said than done. So there's basically 3 barbs that hold this in down on the bottom there. If it's cold out like it is now for you, it's tough to get that pulled up and out. Let's go ahead and take care of this bulb on this side. There's a rubber flaps kind of held in with some other Christmas tree clips here on this side. There we go, there's one, and there is number 2. Next up, same procedure as the other side. Unscrew the cap. We're going to unscrew a little gray piece inside there, pull her back and up just like that. Pull our little clip here with a little bit of help from our screwdriver. There we go. Let's get our other bulb and we'll swap over the clip. Clip this guy back down in here. Here we go. Make sure she can move a little bit on us. That's it. Set it in the position where it's unscrewed. You put it back on, you screw it back in. Get our connector back on here. There we go. And turn her in. That's it. All right. So before we button everything back up here, let's go ahead and turn on our headlights, make sure that it's working. All right. Driver's side looks good there. And passenger side looks great. Perfect. Let's get this thing buttoned back up so I can go back inside and have some of Mama's warm chili. Okay, there's a little barb fitting that was down on that end of the box over here. I went ahead and I moved it onto this part of the airbox. So when we push everything down in here, we just have to push down on each of these plastic barbs into the grommets. There we go. She's in there snug now. Let's go ahead and get the filter put back in here. Top there we go. And the top of our airbox. Yeah, or you drop things like the old light bulb right down onto the skid plate. And go ahead and secure the airbox back on there. There we go. Jeez. We'll get our little Christmas tree pushed back in here. Now when you push this MAF sensor connector back on here, click this in first and then press the red clip there, the secondary clip to hold it. And let's go ahead and get our support back in place here. Give her a nice little snug back up here as well. Okay, and we'll get our little retention clip put back in here as well. Line this guy up and just press it down and in. There we go, perfect. All right, that's gonna do it. And hopefully you find this is just as easy as I did. Everything went back together real nice. The toughest part was actually getting the barbs out underneath here. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment if this helped you out or what you found along the way as you did your own work. Thanks for watching.